You're 31?
Yeah, I just turned 31.
I'm going to be 30 in June.
Congratulations.
What advice do you have for me?
For a 30-year-old?
Mm-hmm.
I think that 30-year mark is a year where you stop giving a fuck about what other people think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's just like, it just hits you. It's just like, damn, I spent 29 years worrying about what other people thought about me. All of a sudden, you just drop that weight because you know that you're close to death.
I mean, that's like the harshest advice that anyone's ever given to me. But yeah, I get it.
30 is great though. 30, like I turned cool. 30, I was just kind of like, oh, you feel a little sexier, you eat better, more consistently, because you're like, like I'm motivated by death, right? The idea.
Do you listen to Gary Vaynerchuk? Because I hear him talk about that all the time.
No,
like someone asked it, you know who he is?
No.
Gary V? Gary V.
Oh, no, I know Gary V.
Yeah, Gary V.
Yeah, I know Gary.
Yeah. So.
But you said his whole last name. I was like, I don't know who that is.
Right.
Yeah, that's why he goes by V, because no one's gonna be able to say that.
Vaynerchuk?
Yeah, that.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Nah, he tweeted me the other day.
Yeah, what did he say?
Gary, he's just like boss.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, he said, if someone came up to him, he did like this Reddit, not a Reddit AMA, like a person-to-person interaction of like a Reddit AMA. People just came up to him and talked to him.
Oh, I saw that.
And they said like what's your motivation? Like how do I inspire myself every day? And he goes, you're going to die. And that's all he said. And he turned around and then went to the next person.
That's how I feel. I feel like I'm going to die, so I might as well try to do everything I ever want to do before I die.
Right.
So like, if death is going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately for the world, I have to die. All right, so
it's very unfortunate for the world. I wish there were more people like you.
So if I know I'm going to die, then I feel like all these dreams I have, all these things I want to do, like I need to do them because there is a time step. Like I'm going to run out of time.
Right.
Most people put their dreams off because they don't feel like they're going to run out of time. But you're running out of time. And then I always felt like life is like, you start on this path and your dream may be this way, but then you decide to go this way because it's easier or whatever. But the further you go this way, the harder it is to get back all the way over here. So like when you stop and you realize what your real dream was, you look at the distance between where you are and your dream, you be like, well, fuck that. I'm just gonna stay on this road.
Right.
Because it takes so much time to get back over here to doing what you dreamed of doing.
Was your dream to play in the NFL?
One of them. I believe you can have multiple dreams. Like the idea of being one thing or one dream is ridiculous.
Don't we also as human beings compartmentalize like the chronological order of what we want to do in our lives? Like where was the NFL maybe in that priority list?
I don't do that.
Nah.
Everything for me is like, it's just.
You just do it.
I'm not good with dates and I don't really have dates and time.
I agree, I'm terrible with birthdays.
I'm terrible with birthdays, I'm terrible with the day of the week. I don't like, today is.
You know what today is?
Friday. Thursday. Throwback Thursday.
It's Thursday.
I gotta get on Instagram.
You do a lot of TBTs?
No, not really. I don't really. The past is cool, but like.
You want to live in the present.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like. You familiar with Eckhart Tolle?
No.
Oh, he's great. You should read the Power of Now.
Okay.
And talking about ego, I just thought about this because of Throwback Thursday. But
yeah, you're good.
So like a lot of people are ego driven. And when you're ego driven, you cannot live in the present, right?
Right.
So when the ego can only live on what it has done or what it's thinking it's about to do next. So most people live in those two places. Because right now your ego has not done anything. It cannot do anything right now because it only lives on the past and the present. So most people always want to think about what tomorrow is going to be and how they used to look and remember those the good old days when you can make new good old days today. And it's much easier to live in the past and in the future. So when you live in those places, you're not totally present. Therefore, you're not totally awake. And when you're totally present and you're awake, the colors are brighter, the world smells different, people look different.
It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the more you're able to tap into being present, the longer you could be there, right? So it's like first you experience and you're like, oh, shit, that was purple Kool-Aid. That was delicious. I want another glass, right? So then, you have your second glass of purple Kool-Aid. It's like, oh, shit, I want to just drink Kool-Aid all day, right? You can't because it's just diabetes in a cup.
Yeah.
But
that's how you refer to a lot of sugar things, don't you?
Yeah, because I was thinking I'm going to die. Like, it's killing me, right?
How much sugar do you actually eat?
I don't know. I love Willy Wonka's like my...
You love Willy Wonka. You talk about him a lot.
He's my Michael Jordan.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's your Malcolm X?
Malcolm X is my Malcolm X.
Oh, I'm just curious. Look, I'm throwing out random questions. You're giving me random answers.
Yeah, Malcolm X is my Malcolm X. But like, yeah, it was like for me, like Tim Burton's, like he's like the if you like I'm just because of sports, but like just to stay with the sports metaphor, Tim Burton's like he's like my Dennis Rodman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you think of Dennis when he was playing?
I love Dennis.
Yeah.
Beast.
Yeah.
One of the best ever. And he was just unapologetically himself.
And I was gonna say, he did not care about anything. Anything, so anybody, anytime.
Yeah.
He would go out on a bender prior to Game 3 of the finals, not care, come back, put up like 15 and 20.
What's a bender?
And they would win. A bender?
Yeah.
Like if you're going on a bender in Vegas. Like you start at a certain time, you're out all night, drinking, doing whatever, and then he performs the next day.
I don't drink, so.
When's the last time you had a beverage?
Okay, I take that back. I will have a margarita on a Taco Tuesday, but I never drank the full margarita. What? It's just like, I just feel like I can't order Taco Tuesday without at least sipping a margarita. I usually just take a sip.
So it's like having a Coke with pizza. That's how you view it.
Did you know that they use Coca-Cola to clean up blood like on a highway after like someone's in an accident?
No.
Yeah, if it did, I don't drink that shit. That's death in a can.
Diabetes in a can.
No, that's just death.
Oh, it's death. There's a difference here. All right.